Hi everyone, Scott Weaver from Factory Direct Designers Workroom. The single most important thing about making a drapery is not making the drape itself, and it's not how you put your pleats in, but it's the one thing that you have to do after you make them, and it's called fan folding. You want to fan fold your draperies before you put them on your rod. Then after you put them on your rod, you want to steam them. If you miss these two parts, then you've really missed the boat on your draperies. I want to show you this is a pair of drapes right here. On the left hand side, this is a pair now we just had made these drapes. This pair had not been fan folded yet. And you can see what a mess it is. And the reason why it's a mess is because you have your lining and you have your face fabric, the print, and they're not quite lined up with each other yet. They're not in the folds. On the right hand side is the other panel that has been fan folded. And when you fan fold a drape like this, you're getting the lining and the fabric into each pleat, and you're following the pleats down. This is what gives you the most custom look. And then after you hang them, and this is pretty much so what they look like, you take a steamer. I don't care if it's just a little hand steamer. It doesn't have to be very expensive. It can even be your iron if you don't have one on high steam. And what you want to do after you've got it up is you want to take it and you want to hold the pleat in here, and you just want to steam like so. You want to get both sides of that pleat and just keep working both sides of it. Not a lot of steam, just enough. And this is going to be the result. Now, it's not going to matter that these open and close all the time. When they come all the way back, they're going to look like this. Even when they're fully open, they're going to have these nice folds. So take your time with it, and I'm going to show you how to fan fold your draperies, and just make sure that after you make a pair, or if you've taken them down and you've had them cleaned, make sure you take the time to fan fold them, because it makes all the difference in the world. Okay, I've got my drapery panel all lined up here, all spread apart, and now we're ready to fan fold it. So what we're going to do is we're going to grab the very top of it like so. As we're doing it, we're going to follow this pleat down. You can see how I'm grabbing this material of the pleat, just like that. We're pinching both the fabric and the lining, if you have lining. Preferably you have a lined drapery, it just looks nicer. However, having said that, now you're going to bend this down and put it face down to the table. Like this. If you got a little clamp, you can always clamp it down. And we're going to go to the bottom here, grabbing the lining and everything, and put that face down. That's step number one. Now we're going to grab our second one. And you want to do the same thing. You want to follow this pleat down the best you can. Grab it and pull it over. And you stack this pleat right on top of this one. So they're stacked one on top of the other. Take your time with this. And in this case, I have this seam right here, so I can tell where I am to see if I need to adjust it a little bit. I can also tell my bottom on how my folds are. All right, now I'm going to grab my next one. I'm creating that line first, putting it on top of my next one. It is helpful if you've got two people, it's helpful to have one person at the bottom and then the other person at the top. If you don't, then this is what you have to do. You want to make sure you don't have any wrinkles or creases in it. And you're going to continue going on. I get this done, I'll show you what the bottom kind of looks like. This is how every pair of draperies that we make goes out. It has a band around it, and it's always fan folded. It looks so much nicer this way. Just double check down at the bottom, make sure everything looks good. Run your hands across it. Now pretty much so you're ready to install your drape. If you look at the bottom view of it, you're trying to keep your folds fairly evenly stacked. Now you're ready to take that drape over, just like this, being folded. You see how nice it's already laying? Just like that. And then you just hang it up. And what a difference this makes to your draperies. So this is a very important step on making a pair of draperies. You've taken the time to figure out the pleating and figuring out the spaces and to line it and everything else. The most important part, fan folding your drapes. Thank you for watching. Scott Weaver from Factory Direct Designers Workroom.